A glamorous debut as a former AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May makes her debut on NXT. I mean, for a woman that went from being at Wembley Stadium to being in a warehouse in NXT, oh, I can't say I'm a big major fan. But here's the thing. I think it's kind of weird to me. It might be a bit weird to me, but I find it strange that every AEW signing that WWE has taken outside of Jade Cargill, Rusev, and Aleister Black, all of them have gone through NXT. Again, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer don't count because they weren't a part of AEW. If you're trying to tell me that everyone has to go through NXT, then it's kind of weird that Jade Cargill was one of the very few AEW people that completely skipped NXT. But Ricky Starks and Mariah May and Ethan Page all have to go through NXT, which I always thought is kind of weird. But anywho, it feels like to me, Mariah May being in NXT to me, it's a bit of a downgrade. I don't think she should really be starting off in NXT, but to me, it kind of feels obvious that she was going to start in NXT. It kind of felt obvious that's what was going to happen, that she was going to start in NXT. And though she had a really good debut, I already cannot stand Corey Graves on commentary. The dude is a married man, and here he is having a friggin' perv for Mariah May. You know, doing the shit that he used to do with Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss during her Goddess days. I understood him doing it for his wife Carmella. But come on, man, it's 2025. Can we please stop with this whole nonsense of the commentators drooling over a blonde female that looks super attractive? Like, it's 2025. Can we please move on from this? It's so disgusting. It's disgusting, and I don't like it. I understand you find someone attractive, but do we really need to express that on commentary by having Corey Graves act like that? It's bad enough that we got Booker T. It's bad enough that Booker T acts like an absolute idiot when he's on commentary, and I don't understand how people think his commentary is good. It's not. It's absolutely bad. But I just don't get it, man. I really don't understand. If I know my history, if I know WWE, I'll give Mariah May possibly 2 to 3 matches, and she'll be NXT Women's Champion. Because WWE seems to have this really bad habit of just shoving an AEW wrestler immediately into the title scene, and then within like a week or two, they will make them champion in an instant. Because they want to prove that, oh, this is the place to be, and WWE is the place to be, and all these people from AEW should come to WWE because we'll treat them like stars, you know? That's just how WWE wants it to be viewed as. Instead of building Mariah May up to have her prove that she deserves to be the champion, they're probably just going to make her champion within a couple of weeks. And this was the thing I said in my video about JC Jane. I said that I don't see her being champion for very long. I unfortunately see her just being champion until someone like Jordynne Grace or Mariah May eventually challenges her. And apparently there's word going around that WWE might be changing Mariah May's name. This is something I'm not the biggest fan of, and of course this is the same thing they did to Ricky Starks, where they changed his name to Ricky Saints. So, yeah, I still don't call him Ricky Saints. I still call him Ricky Starks, because Ricky Starks is better than Ricky Saints, but I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of them trying to change her name as well. But while I am happy to see Mariah, because again, as a fan of Mariah May, I am going to watch it just to see her, because I like Mariah. I will be completely honest. I just don't see this NXT run being long for her. She'll probably just be NXT Women's Champion. She'll probably beat like JC Jane or something for the title. Hold it for a few months, and then maybe Jordan Grace beats her or whatever, and then she moves up to the main roster. Because to me, debuting her, here's the thing. I don't really understand the whole. I understand you want to get them to start to WWE. Like, you want them to learn the WWE style in NXT. But I've just never been a fan of the whole thing of they have to start in NXT, when we've seen certain people skip NXT entirely and go straight to the main roster. Did AJ Styles need to go down to NXT to learn the WWE style when he got signed in 2016? Holy shit, I cannot believe it's almost been 10 years since AJ Styles was signed by WWE. Jesus, it's already been nearly 10 years since AJ Styles signed to WWE. That is insane. That's actually really damn insane. But yeah, man, like, while I am happy for Mariah, like, it's going to be kind of obvious she's going to be champion pretty quickly, because again, WWE just likes making people champions within a couple of weeks, because that's just how they do it. Well, I am a fan of Mariah, so we'll see how things go. So that's really all I've got to say about Mariah's debut. I don't really have a whole lot to say. She cut a good promo, and she was being cheered by the fans, which that's immediately a bad sign, because I don't really want her to be a babyface. I would rather her be a heel. But it seems like if your name is not Ethan Page, every AEW person that debuts is a babyface. So yay. So yay. So I expect Mariah to be champion really, really quickly. I fully expect her to be champion really quickly. I will be stunned if she's not champion. I will be stunned if she doesn't win the title at all. I'll be stunned if they don't have her win the title at all this year. She'll definitely be champion. I'll give it a couple of weeks. Give it a couple of weeks. I would if I was in charge of this, I would wait until Evolution 2. But this is the Shawn Michaels era. This is Shawn Michaels NXT. He'll probably have Mariah champion within a couple of weeks. But yeah, well, I guess we'll just see. So good luck to Mariah May and WWE. I do hope she does well. I fully expect her to do well on NXT, because she'll be champion pretty quickly. But when it comes to the main roster, things might be a bit different. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.